residents Banff, knowing the balance of what we can and cannot construct, knowing the balance of policy changes we can and cannot enforce, we're going to focus our proposed solution towards the 6,000 rental cars coming to Banff. Because of this, knowing that Ali will be here, we wrote 3 marketing slogans relating to our theme: more visitors, fewer vehicles, a better Banff; more ways in, fewer cars around; breathe Banff, not traffic. This is because we strongly believe that the solution to Banff's traffic congestion starts before visitors arrive, starts before they go in. Because of this, we divided our solution into 2: before they arrive, and then the next part during their visit, when they're already in there. Before they arrive, visitors must book vehicle NG in advance via an app. Once the list is full, alternative options are offered. Alternative options, they can get a ticket and ride double-decker buses or articulated buses. Or, if they really want to use their private vehicles, they'll be added to a wait list. And then the app will notify them once a slot opens up. Next, they can ride e-bikes or just walk. Mobile app include real-time parking updates, bus tracking, reservation booking, wait list alerts, integrated park pass purchases, and a reward system for incentives like free bus tickets, kind of like our Starbucks rewards, like a Tim Hortons rewards. Park and ride hubs outside Banff with double-decker buses or articulated buses maintain visitor numbers while reducing traffic. During their visit, the next part, the goal is to remove aimless driving in search of parking, resulting in fewer unnecessary vehicle movements. Visitors that got into the list with an entry slot can check real-time parking availability through the same app. Guests staying at the hotel can enter their code to be automatically exempt from restrictions because they already have parking in the hotel. Now, Miles here will discuss our timeline.
For the timeline, we were thinking that the first 3 months would be council or people discussing how they would be able to implement it safely throughout Banff. And then for the 6th and 4 months, they would be developing the mobile app to collaborate with businesses if they wanted to be part of the app, have the parking in the park pass monthly and annual in the app. And then for the 7 to 12 months, they would put the reservation system in, expand the park and ride services, and launch a public awareness campaign, making sure everyone would be able to know about the app and what's going to be changing to Banff. During the 12 to 18 months, they would monitor significant performance, they'd be able to gather feedback, optimize operations based off of the data analysis based off of IoT and a few other sensors that will get described later on. During the 18 to 24 months, they focus on long-term sustainability and explore technological upgrades that would be able to help Banff in the future. So some of the geomatics techniques that we would be using: GPS, live tracking of double-decker buses, which would allow tourists to track the buses in real time via the Banff app. It would also ensure efficiency of shuttle scheduling based off of the current demand on peak seasons. And then we have dynamic traffic monitoring, which is GPS-enabled traffic, which is able to detect real-time vehicle flow at Banff's entry points and automatically update available vehicle stats. And then the e-bike fleet tracking, which companies now like Lime have, where they're able to track where the scooters and bikes are and able to recharge the batteries or move them where they see fit. And then for the smart parking sensors, they are IoT, which is internet over time, meaning they're able to transmit over the internet. In the parking lots would be able to detect occupied and unoccupied parking spots, which would allow tourists to check real-time parking availability in the app. Traffic cameras with AI and congestion monitoring, which would be able to analyze the vehicle density and adjust bus schedules. And then the LOT sensors would be able to read conditions and alert travelers. And then LoRaWAN sensors, which are pretty much sensors that are able to transmit over long distances. And then the smart parking APIs, which is being able to detect what parking spots are open or not. And then, yeah, the traffic cameras with AI. So for the app analysis, for app distribution, we were thinking QR codes, Instagram, radio stations, if that's still usable nowadays, and having it placed where businesses would be able to express how much they love for the app. And all this would cause less traffic because vehicles wouldn't be so much on the roads anymore. They would be able to find good parking spaces more efficiently, and it would make everything would be easier in the app.
So for our transportation analysis, we did 3 researches on different kinds of buses. So the first one would be the typical urban buses, which cost around 650,000 Canadian dollars and can accommodate up to 60 to 80 passengers. Its dimensions is 2.5 in height and 12 meters long. They're designed to operate on urban collector and arterial standard streets, which are already implemented in streets of Calgary. And then we also did research on double-decker buses, which cost around 950,000 Canadian dollars and can accommodate up to 115 passengers, and has a height of 4.3 meters and 12 meters long. It can use a regular length bus zones or bus lanes and more seat capacity than articulated buses, and can operate as efficient as a standard bus on congested roadways. Lastly, we did articulated buses, which can cost approximately around 1.1 million Canadian dollars and can accommodate up to 110 passengers. Has a dimension of 2.5 in height and 18 meters long. The use of this can also increase the transported passengers by 30%, and however, it comes with a hefty cost of money. And we're going to transition back to Mouse.
So the benefit analysis for tourists would be they would be able to get an enjoyable app where they would be able to see anything that Banff has to enjoy. They'd be able to find wherever they like. If they wanted to go to Mount Sulphur or Mount Norquay or book a gondola ride, they could do that. Or if they would want to purchase an annual parking pass, they would be able to do that on the app. It would also, for residents, it would be less traffic and organization, and it would be a better quality of life as there won't be that many vehicles on the road, not a lot of noise pollution.
Overall, we realized and we decided that the strategy is behavioral change. The strategy encouraged visitors to view alternative travel options, such as taking the double-deckers, such as taking the articulated buses, as enhancements rather than restrictions. This shift in perception promotes car-free travel as a good experience, not as an inconvenience. Incentivize sustainable travel choices to encourage behavioral change toward private car-free travel. Now for marketing, implement a plan your visit section on the official website and collaborate with other booking platforms to promote these options, kind of like while you're booking your hotel room, something will pop up saying plan your visit, so that plan your visit will redirect into the said reservation list. And if the list is full, again, the alternative options, the buses, they can ride the e-bikes, they can use the wait list, or they can just walk. That is our proposed solution for the problem for Banff. We are Team 8 from SAPE. Thank you.